What's good, YouTube? It's TeamZeroPlant here. Uh, Doing my update for the Galactic Overlord sneak peek. I was able to make it. Uh, Went X2, got 8th place before Swiss, and then in Swiss I lost my round 1 matchup. Here's how the day went off. Went to the sneak, bought, paid my way through, sold my packs, made my 20 bucks back. Raffle came up, I won the mat, sold the mat. Uh, So it before the tournament, it was already good. When I got into the tournament, my round 1 matchup, I was at table 1, played against Fortune Ladies. I won the whole day until my round 6 matchup. I was at the top tables. I stayed between 4 and up for 5 rounds. My Like I said, my round 1, I played against Fortune Ladies. We went to game 3 and I won. Uh, Round 2, I played Malefic Skill Drain, and I won. We went into 3 games. In Game 3, I played against Chaos Dragons, or Dragon Storm, and he 2-0'd me. That was my first loss. Uh, Round 4, I played against Insectors. We went into Game 3. I won. Uh, Round 5, I played X-Sabers. I got 2-0'd. And the way the deck was shaped out, I don't see why Sabres aren't making a comeback here. I mean, just the Sabre deck I played against was really good, and I couldn't really do anything. It swarmed the field. It was almost like a light swarm type deck, or I mean, I'm thinking about playing Sabres. Just it's really good. Round 6, I played Machina, went into game 3, and I won. My round 1 of Swiss, we went into game 3, and I lost. But I was told multiple times that I got misplayed. But when the reality was, when he uh, when he went off with his windups, he no matter what I would have went, I would have lost. He had mind control face down. If I would have went into the Great Tornado or the Shining, those were my only 2 targets. I had Alias and uh, Stratos in a Miracle Fusion, so I had to choose between the Shining and Great Tornado, and I chose Great Tornado. So no matter what I went into, I was going to lose. But I played heroes, as you can tell. The deck lineup consisted of 3 aliases, double Barbaros, 2 Thunder Kings, 1 Stratos, 1 Honest. And just to mention, the deck was tweaked up from my last version. I already took all the cards out. I'll tell you what I took out. For the monster lineup, I took out a Bubble Man and a Chevalier, the Fire Gemini, and I just put in a Crusader. So that does it for the monster lineup. The spell lineup: triple Duality, triple Miracle Fusion. I took out a Gemini Spark and put in a second MST, just so that if I get the Gemini Spark, it won't be a dead draw to me. Or the MST, it won't be dead draw, unlike Miracle Gemini Spark, into which you can have a Gemini Spark and no Geminis. So, 2 Lances, 2 Gemini Sparks, the Searchers, 2 E's, and a Rhoda, a Heavy, a Reborn, and a Dark Hole. No Book of Moon. I side it. So, the Traps, 2 Skill Drains, double Dark Bribe, Judgment. I played 1 Warning. The 1 Warning did not necessarily hurt me at all. It actually kind of helped. It didn't like hurt. It didn't hurt me in the sense of life points. It helped me because at times there would be a play that they would go off. Like for instance, the Malefic skill, not the Malefic skill drain. I was fixing to tell you about that. The Insector matchup. He played Dragonfly, and I had a warning face down, and I also had this card. I had Trap Hole. I played Trap Hole over warning. His next play, he played Monster Reborn, and that's when I activated the warning. So really, in my preference, I'm going to start running 1 warning, a Judgment, and a Trap Hole. And if it gets to where Trap Hole's not going to be necessary, I'll put back in my second warning. One Hero Blast, one Compulse. I love this card right now. I would run 2 if I had it. I would run 2. 1 TT, 1 D Prison, 1 Mirror Force, and the 1 Starlight Road. It's a 41 or 42 card deck. The extra deck consisted of a Starlight, or Stardust, 1 Blade Armor, 1 Utopia, 1 Utopia Ray, 1 Acid Golem, 1 Leviathan, the Fusions, 3 Shinings, 2 Zeros, a Great Tornado, a Gaia, a Nova Master, and a Chimera Tech. That does it for the extra deck, the side deck. This one has also been tweaked up. I'll tell you what I took out. 2 Veilers, a Penguin Soldier, a Snowman Eater, and a Cyber Dragon. I took out a Super Poly. I had 2 of them in here. Only reason why is I have never used this card. And what I mean by that is I have never had a chance to actually Super Poly something. I'll side it in and I'll never see it. Or if I side it in and I draw it and I have no cards in hand. That's why I'm playing Parallel World Fusion. This card is unique, I should say. And if you don't know what it is, go look it up. It's good for this format type heroes because people like to deprison your aliases or stratos when they're already out there. And say, for instance, you have the Shining, and this might be a bad example, but say for instance, you have the Shining and an alias and they're removed from play pile. Parallel World Fusion, you send them back to their designated areas, like the alias would go to the deck and the Shining will go back to the extra deck, and you'll bring out another Shining, but you have to select it first. If that's right, I'm not 100% sure. I have to reread the card itself. So, 1 Smashing Ground. I'm thinking about playing 2. I just don't know what exactly to take out. The 1 Book of Moon, 1 Chalice, the Traps, double Bottomless, and probably for the second Smashing Ground, I'll take out a Chain Disappearance. But there were so many Insector players at my locals yesterday. I was going to play these 2. And then the last but not least, the Skill Drain. Also, I'm working on another deck. I'm going to kind of keep it quiet. Should have a deck profile of it soon. As you can tell, I got a new map, 6 AMs with the Grandmaster, the Sheehan, and I cannot remember this dude's name. Or it's the Sheehan's advisor. I think that's what it is. But I should have more videos coming up soon. I should be at my locals this Saturday. Hopefully, I will top at Vestavia Hills Regional coming up in June 2nd. Get my Nats qualifier and hopefully be able to make it. But other than that, that's pretty much it.